In this video, I'm going to show you how to get Claude Opus 4.8 for free using AWS and then Kiro.dev. So once you sign up for AWS account, they're going to give you $100 as a free tier sign up. And then once you perform some tasks, they're going to give you 20 for each task. So there are going to be 5 tasks, you're going to get 100. So total it's going to be 200. But in my case, I do have startup rates as well. So that's why you can see $1,200. But if you slide this to right, then you can see the complete list of services. If you click on that, if you scroll down to the end, you can see Kiro as well. So you can use these credits for Kiro as well. In order to access Kiro, you need to enable IAM Identity Center. Just look for IAM Identity Center and then click on enable. So before that, if you go to AWS Organizations, at the moment I don't have any organizations, because last time in the last video when I accidentally enabled organization. So basically once you enable these organizations, it's gonna immediately invalidate your free tier credits. So if you click on here, click on enable. So now you can see multiple options, but don't go with this enable identity center with AWS organizations. So if you click on enable, immediately your credits will be expired. So instead of that, you can click on this one. So when I made that video last time, I didn't see this option because it seems in that account I already enabled it. So make sure don't click on here. Make sure to click on here, enable an account instance. So once you click on that, then click on enable. So once you enable it, so we are in North Virginia region. So now what you can do, let's look for refresh it here. Hopefully it didn't create organizations. So we are safe now. Even if you go to billing and cost management and then go to credits, still you can see those credits. So now you can see them. So they are not expired. Now let's go to, once you enable this one, even you can customize this URL if you want. So go to settings, actions, customize portal. So let's say dev prep. So it's available, that's fine. Now click on users, click on add user, enter username, support. You can put anything. Let's click on generate a one-time password. So I'm just gonna get a password over here itself. So let's say for instance, support at the right. Just give a working email, devprep.in. I'm just gonna put that. So let's say support and then let's say dev. Click on next and next and then add user. So once you add this user, you can see username and password as well. So even you're gonna get an email on your email ID. So if you refresh it, that's fine. I don't see this now. Maybe it's gonna take a while. So meanwhile, let's go back. Now we're done with this part. Let's open Kiro. Just look for Kiro. Now click on enable for small teams. Let's choose IAM Identity Center. Click on next. And then just give a username. So we already do. It says that we'll check if you have an existing user. So we already do have. So just enter that email ID. Support at the right devprep.in. Whatever the email you have given while creating this user. Click on continue. Just click on enable. So once you do that, now click on add user. So just choose whichever plan you want. So I'm going to go with Kiro Pro. It's going to cost you $20. It's going to give you up to 1,000 credits. So if you go with this one, $200. So you're going to last for 10 months. That's fine. Just click on continue. Then try to add the user. Assign. So I was successfully added. But if you get some error, maybe you're unable to create a user, maybe in that case what you can do actually, try to upgrade your account plan for paid plan, as well as try to add a credit card payment method. So and then once you add credit card payment method, make it a default method. That's where you can that's how you can solve the issue, because many users earlier commented that. So by using that credit card payment method, then you can solve it. So once I have this user, what I can do, I can copy this link. Let's open it. Let's go to Kiro.dev and then click on your organization and just put that paste that ID and then choose a region. So in our case, we do have this in US East 1. So make sure to choose right region. So username is support. you can see the one-time password. Just copy that and then paste it. You can choose authenticator. So in my case, I'm gonna go with this one. Click on next and done. So let's choose a new password. So now you can, if you click on this one, now you can say Claude Opus 4.8. So if I try to do that, I think it's gonna give an error. That's expected. Now let's go back to AWS and then click on here, go to settings, scroll down, you can see Kiro web preview. Just enable that. So now let's go back and refresh it once. Now let's say here, you can build an application as well. I'm just gonna type here. So now you can see it's working. So that's how you can get a Kiro Pro. So if you go to billing and cost management, go to bills. So at the moment I don't see that, so I'll wait for a day, and then once I see this here, then I'm gonna update. It's been 18 hours. If you go to bills and if you scroll down, if you click on Kiro, you can see that no region, and then here you can see AWS free tier credits. It uses 10.19 because it works as a prorated. So if you go to credits and then if you click on this one, let's look for 10 lines. Now if you click on free tier, you can see issued amount $100, and if you scroll to left, now you can see estimated amount used around 10.24. So this proves that we can use free tier credits for Kiro. Even you can apply for this AWS founder credits. So I made a video on that, so I'm gonna put this video link in the description so you can have a look on that. Even you can apply for AWS Kiro startup credits as well. If you like this content, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching.